no lie. Resonating, vibes in, feeling good. Everything but vibrating. I am at peace. I am at peace.
He's John Ryan.
And he is Jonathan Prince.
And together we are
Good minute. About Brutally Johnest.
Brutally Johnest out here. Hello everyone. Sorry about my it's really bright, so I'm probably a little bit dark in this. Do I look too dark? Let me move, see if I can move forward.
Oh, here we go. Straight away with the jokes, with the old 1970s racist jokes like that.
What's going on? How are you?
I am in Wigan.
You're in Wigan. So let's stop there. Let's stop there. Hold on. It's the 31st of July today, people, and there was an announcement late on the 30th of July, and that announcement was what, John?
It was Wigan is in lockdown. Do not enter or leave the town, or you will be exterminated. And Wigan's got 3 roads in and out, so they can block this place off, right? I got here yesterday evening about 6 for my friend's birthday weekend. Last night, 10 o'clock, we were making up like curry and stuff for 20 people. And then someone went, "Oh, you're not still having it? Have you not seen news?" But we hadn't had to tell you. So now we're stuck here. Could be stuck here for 2 weeks, mate.
Wow. That literally, you can't leave.
No time big enough to kill me, son. I'm not scared. So it's really funny because yesterday was the first time that I've been to a restaurant since March.
Right.
So they did it all proper social distance in this Italian restaurant in town. All the staff had masks and plastic screens on, distance to the tables. It's really nice, very pleasant. It's good to be out there and be real. And then this last night just lockdown.
Wow.
Lockdown. Not quite like China yet. It's not like Wigan police going around with big sticks going, "Get back into your house, you." Not quite got to that level.
Wow. So literally you've just got to stay now, and you can't go, all the pubs must be closed and that, yeah?
Well, this is the thing. This is welcome to Britain in the 21st century. You can, the pub's still open and the churches and the mosques are still open, but you can't have people in your garden.
So hold on, the pubs in Wigan are still open?
Yeah. Restaurants still open, religious places are still open, but you can't have people in your back garden or in your house, unless they're from your social bubble. Because we were here before the lockdown was announced, we're now part of this social bubble.
Right. So you say did you travel with your lady?
I've got my good lady is with me.
So you've travelled with her, and she is on lockdown as well now.
We are locked down together out with our 2 friends and a 10-year-old boy and their dog who follows me around.
Mate.
He thinks I'm the pack leader. Dog keeps licking my feet because he thinks I'm pack leader.
So how do you feel about being stuck in lockdown then, buddy? How's that?
Well, there's worse places I could be. If I was at home, yesterday was my first day in 3 weeks I haven't done work on my house. Because as you know, I'm building an extension and all the rest of it. So I thought, I'll have a couple of days off and I'll get back on it on Monday. But it looks like maybe Monday won't be happening. Which isn't good because I've got a friend coming around to help me do some wiring and some plumbing next week. Yeah, it'll happen. We'll escape. We'll make a break for in the middle of the night. But we have to isolate our own then.
Yeah, you do. You have to isolate at home. I was going to just mention something real quick. My missus said to me the other day, like, she keeps saying I've got holes in my socks and that. Do you get that? Do you ever get that? Or is it just me? Do you get that?
Holes in your socks?
Yeah, so like...
Holes in your socks?
Yeah.
What claws you got on your feet?
Pardon?
Balance.
Nah, just like, when your socks get older and you get a hole in the sock, and I'd often think, like, you should be able to keep them. My missus, she started having a go at me the other day. She wanted me to throw these out, look.
They're perfectly good socks, man.
Nothing wrong with them, is there?
No, but then it's like one of them kind of 0898 live sex video things.
Live sex
video? My feet? You want to pay more? You want all my feet for $1 all my feet? I was reading about a woman this week who does that. Men who have a foot fetish, she goes online, shows her foot, and they pay her while they pleasure themselves.
To her foot?
Yeah. Mate, you're missing out on a coin here. You could be raking it with them. Just that little glimpse I saw. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, that's a free picture.
I've made the grade.
That's what happened.
You know why I've made the grade?
Actually, don't get all your looks to your feet, not your face. That's what happened. I might have a face on this one. You get decent feet. I might have the jaw up on this one. We've got left. We've got some really nice, sexy feet here, Lord, but they've got the wrong toenails. Gonna rip out the socks.
The toenails on
That's
my
what's
heel. Toenails on my heel now.
Heel nails.
Heel
nails.
nails. Yeah, I sent that picture to my friends,
Chubby,
yeah,
man. Chubby.
and my friends were like, "Yeah, you need to cream your foot." Do you know what I mean? So I made sure the foot was nice and creamed, ready for this show.
You don't look after your feet. People don't look after their feet, Jonathan. They don't look after their feet, and
Hold on. Don't push me into the I don't look after my feet. I just told you I cream my foot.
Your friends are already telling you to cream your feet. They're just worried. They're having a collection now. It seems to be like an advert on the telly. For just £2 a month, Jonathan can cream his feet.
I love how uncomfortable I am with you saying.
You
if you'd have said Jonathan can cream his foot, I'd have been perfectly fine with that. You know, in the Caribbean, it's like that. Like one foot would be like your foot, and two feet would be foot them.
Foot them. But I'm presuming you got more than one. I've only seen one. I don't know. Maybe
that's it. That's why it's your foot.
Well, maybe the other one is like Oscar Pistorius' blade thing. Maybe Inspector Gadget roller skate on the other. My sister had a tortoise once, and the back leg was a wheel.
Wow.
Just saying.
I met a guy in the Caribbean.
I
met a guy in the Caribbean. He'd lost his left leg, and everyone called him One Foot.
Brilliant.
One Foot.
Brilliant.
Yeah. In the Caribbean, anything below your waist can be considered your foot, innit? So like your thigh and your knee, front of your knee, and your shin. That could be like your front foot. Your heel, your hamstring. That's your back foot. You see?
So you can take pictures of all these things. You make a fortune online, mate.
Online. Sell myself.
Jonathan'sLeg.com. What's your leg? You just can't get upset about that. It's not like you're kind of doing sexy things.
Yeah.
So she comes out and you're standing on a chair flashing the backs of your calves at the camera. It's not going to go down well.
I'll tell you now, if she comes in, which she will, and sees me wearing this half and half sock, then I'm gonna get a look because she wanted me to throw it away and not do it on the vlog. You get me?
No, tell her that's the sock she was wearing when you met her, and it's really important to you, that sock. And whenever she's at work and you're missing her, you're lonely, you put that sock on and you're reminded of the time that you had nothing in your life. There you go, here it goes again. Look at that. Please, for an extra $5, just take it off.
I got that message. I saw you send it. I saw it pop up.
Yeah. Put it in the box. If you want to see more of Jonathan's body, put it in the box, mate.
Put it in the box.
Some other bits you want to see. What bits you want to see?
Oh man. Can I play my tune for the week?
Tell him. I'm expecting something from the 1930s.
This is my tune for the week. And I'll leave it there. The reason why that's my tune for the week is because it's so hot today, man. It's not 35 degrees.
No Wigan, it's raining.
Really?
Yeah, it's raining. Yeah, it's always raining in the north.
Gutted.
And you know what? The weather forecast is pointless because it's like, right, that was news. Now on to Fiona with the weather. It's gonna rain. That's it. Thank you. Back to it. That's it. Always. What's that tune you like then? Just because it reminds you of summertime?
Yeah, summertime, man. I remember when I was young, my dad used to play that tune a lot, and for some reason my memory is that it was always sunny, whether true or not. Plus, it has a wicked bass line. As soon as I get off this call, I'm going to be thumping that.
My tune this week is slightly more modern, I think, would be the way to describe it. I hope you can hear it. You get that? Roddy P, mate.
And what's the track title?
Roddy P. It's called Live Up.
Roddy P, Live Up. And why is that your tune for the week?
I'll tell you why, because I've always really liked what he does, because he talks about current events, contemporary stuff. He doesn't have, I know I sound like an old fart, but I like music that educates and music that says something that gives a powerful message rather than look at my hose and my money and all that nonsense. So what I like about him is that he always encourages other artists as well. But this week, I've been revisiting some of his work because I watched his jazz funk documentary on BBC 4. It's fantastic.
Huh.
And it was all about how in the 80s and the 90s, they had the jazz funk stuff. Very big in East London, very big all over London. Brilliant.
Of course, there was a rapper named Ty that hung around with Rodney P a lot, and rest in peace, Ty. I think he passed about a month ago, man. And I think that might have been even COVID related. So people out there still stay safe, innit? And As you can see, with what John's
Because I'll lock you up.
say again.
14. Don't come to Wigan, they'll lock you up. 14-day sentence. Ka-ching, throw the keys away.
Well, I mean, what if your friends had something planned as well, man? It's good that you can stay there. Imagine if you were in a hotel.
Yeah. Would it have a vending machine hotel, or would it be one of them like? Would it have one of them polishing machines? I love those polishing machines, and I always have trainers on. Sometimes when I used to do like jogging weekend, I used to bring all my shoes with me, polish them at the hotel. Put on a pair, go polish. Go out, put on a pair, go and polish them. Brilliant, mate.
I've got.
I'll tell you what is really interesting. What is interesting for me this week, though? Can you hear me all right? You're struggling.
I can hear you now. There's a few like little. I don't know. Maybe you've got your long legs on today, and the laptop's a bit far from your ears. But anyway, carry
on. Well, my laptop's a bit far from my ears. So I've got little ears. Back in February, I landed a big contract hosting conferences. So 3 years ago, I went to a conference, and the guy that was hosting it, he got stuck on the motorway. So I said, well, look, I know a little bit about each guest. I'll host it, and then, you can just sort me out a little drink at the end or something. And it went well. And then 2 years ago, the guy gave me 2 to do. The last year gave me 6. And then in February, he gave me 52.
Wow.
Yes, I'm like, wait, mate, I'm in the money here, and this is great. This is what I want to do. And then so I went out and bought a couple of suits, some shirts, some shoes, then some casual stuff for evenings and that if I was staying in hotels and all that sort of stuff. So I spent some bucks, mate. And then we had lockdown. So all these new clothes just been hanging up and sitting around going nowhere. So yesterday was the first time I wore one of my pairs of kind of casual shoes. I haven't had shoes on for like 5 months.
Your feet mash up now then.
Oh my days, man. It comes back to the foot again. I ain't got feet like yours, like your sexy foot.
See, you should have creamed your foot.
I should have creamed it, mate. Exactly. But it's just funny. It's all these little things that you forget about because of lockdown and because of Corona and all that, what we've been through. Even coming out the motorway yesterday, it was rammed. It's like everyone was on a getaway. Everyone's going to the seaside. I was like, wow, man. And I, like I said a couple of times on our talks, I feel a bit resentful now because the whole world's gone back to normal, and I'm still unemployed.
And on lockdown.
And on lockdown Wigan. Well, they do have a hot tub. So
well, it can be what could be a lot worse, can it, mate?
In that hot tub, 2 o'clock this morning, I think, what, your neighbours complain? Like, no, they're fine. I'm like, okay. It's like me and the missus, we brought shameless and nice people. They're like, we're going to bed now. So, all right, then, we'll be up in about 3 hours. 3 o'clock this morning, we went to bed, got out of the hot tub, looked at all the wine bottles that somebody had left lying around. That was dangerous. And then, but it's just funny, that whole thing on, like I'm still doing my little online bits and pieces. I've done one this week. But you think, wow, something's got to change, man.
No, for real. It's not looking like, I don't know, I've not really watched the news, man, so I was about to talk about current affairs, but I haven't really watched it, so I can't really say what's going on, other than knowing that you're in lockdown in Wigan. I was wondering whether I'm, like, on the spectrum in some way. I'll explain this. I'll clarify this, right?
I don't think you need to. Anyone who's watched you over the week has made their own words up, mate.
Right. So I sent my missus a picture message the other day. Do you remember them when you had to clarify it was a picture message? Can't believe I've just said that. Sent my missus a message like saying, ran out of face cream, had to use your face cream. Sorry, I'll buy some like soon. Sent a picture of the face cream like she doesn't know what it looks like. And then that night in bed, I said to her, oh yeah, did you get my message about the face cream? She was like, yeah, I got your message about the face cream. How did you find it? I was like, well, it was in your bathroom, wasn't it? Like, she goes, oh yeah, but how did you find it? I said, what do you mean, how did I find it? I opened the door to your bathroom, opened the cabinet, and it was in front of me. She was like, no, silly, like, how did you find it? Did you like it? Do you want me to buy you some? Yeah, so sometimes I take things properly literally. Like, actually literally.
I don't know if that's on a spectrum. That's probably got more to do with having a partner who English isn't her first language, right? And what happened
no, because I think there I was wrong. Because like, how did you find it? Is like, how did you find that skin on your cream? Cream on your face, skin on your cream.
How did it feel on your foot? And the thing is, we learned English by copying our parents and the people around us. Mm-hmm. So we learned bad habits, right? But when you learn English as your second language, you learn the rules.
No lie, resonating, vibes ain't feeling good.